Yo, what's up YouTube? My name is RudisBeats and today I'm gonna show you how to make songs, not songs but beats like Icytwat, and you may be familiar with the songs he has produced like Playboi Talk, Icytwat Remix, or Ace Set That Bitch Off, Icytwat Remix, or Leango, and he has a bunch of else really cool songs, and his beats are really unique and has their own sound. And today I'm gonna show you a tutorial how to make these beats. So I would say the most important thing is the melody. He makes his melodies really spacey and really synthy, and there's one secret plugin, VST I mean, that maybe some know, maybe some don't know. It's like really crucial to these melodies that Icytwat makes. So I made a beat that's kind of similar to what Icytwat would make, and I'm gonna show you how I did it. So first, I added um, the MIDI for the scale uh, of the melody scale, and this is D major, and I do this because I'm not a professional musician and I don't know all the scales in my head, and sometimes I want to experiment with more scales. So I have a folder like this called MIDI, and this is all the scales, and I'm gonna drop this in the description, so make sure you check it out. There will be a file that you can download, and then I started with the melody. I used a plugin called Spire, and I made this melody. Easy melody, nothing too complicated. Also edited the velocities, and if you want to know how I do this, I just press Alt R and it pulls up piano randomizer, and you can randomize panning, velocity, release, mod X, mod Y, and pitch. And I also strummed the chords. You press Alt S and it pulls up piano roll strumizer. And then I added some effects to the melody. So first what I did, I removed the lows on this EQ that's in the mixer built in. Then I put for the parametric EQ 2, removed more lows, sounds like this, without. Doesn't do anything much, but cleans it up a little bit. Then I added wow control, G Hearts plugin. Gives that vinyl sound, that detune. And then I added lastly reverb. Gives the space for the melody. Then I added another one. This is like a counter melody that is like you don't hear it that good. It just adds the texture, and it's pretty similar to the first melody that I added. And it sounds like this. That's with the effects. Without the effects, sounds like this. So basically, this is a one shot. And if you don't have good VSTs or strong PC or a laptop for VSTs, I suggest you go on internet and download one shots, because that's a really good way to get great songs. So great sounds. And I got this melody. This, I'm gonna play it. sounds pretty crappy, but when you add effects it sounds really good. So first thing, I removed also the lows on the built-in equalizer, and add a phaser. It's just like makes the panning effect in your headphones. Then I added Icytwat vinyl. It's a free plugin, everyone can get it. Adds a little bit of the detune. Then I added Fruity Convolver. Not a lot of people know about this, but this is a reverb, because probably of the name. It's hard to understand what this plugin is for, but it's a reverb and it's really underrated. Listen for yourself. And this is just a default sound and it's really good. Usually I stick with this sound. And then I added delay. And delay, I put it on ping pong. Time is on 3. And yeah, ping pong is because the delays are going from the left side of your headphones to the right side. And you can see how much you can change with good sound design. So not always the melody, the pattern of the melody is the most important bit, but the sound design is really important in itself. And with the sound design it sounds like this. Huge difference. And then the most important thing for Icytwat type melodies is this VST Purity. If you don't have it, go get it. Really underrated, really cool, with a lot of cool sounds. And I added this melody. Really synthy, really spacey, has that 90s synthwave sound. And I added some effects. I added a reverb and equalized it. That's how it sounds without reverb and with the reverb. Huge difference. So what I did, I put the size really big, and I put the delay and the decay and the wetness on 80%. And why I put the decay and the delay so big, because I wanted the sound to have a bigger release, because without the reverb it sounds like this. Cuts off really shortly, but with the reverb. And yeah, that's basically the melodies. I'm gonna show you how it sounds together. Oh, no, one more sound. I added this ambient sound. I don't know if Icytwat does this for his beats, but this is something that I like to do. I like to add these ambient sounds to make it just sound a little bit more live and humanize it. And together the melodies sound like this. Really spacey vibe, and that's what you want to go for when you make Icytwat type beats. And then I go with the drums. First thing I added was snare. Simple pattern. Then I added hi-hats. Just basic fill each 2 steps and Alt-R to randomize the velocities. Then I added this 808. So it's really simple, and I have the 808 slide here. To put an 808 slide, what you do, you press S on your keyboard, and you can see this thing checks off, and then you put it on the pattern. On the piano roll, I put it shorter, boom, you have your 808 slide. And with 808 also what I did, I went to the instrument properties and I edited the volume envelope. I put the attack a little bit on, so it doesn't have the attack, the pump in the beginning. So it leaves space for the kick. Then it is the kick. Basically follows the 808 pattern. Then I added another snare. I layered it with the snare, with the main snare, and it gives like a little variation. And then I added cymbal. And this is, I forgot to show, this is another melody, the bass line. I did a little switch up for the beat. You can hear it here. I removed the main melody and added the bass line so it doesn't sound too repetitive. And for the mixing, it's basically most of the melodies are edited with, and I added the sound design to them. The drums, I leave them raw and don't do anything that much. I send them to drum bus and distort it a little bit. I also added this riser effect. It's just like, lets the listener know that it's the drop, and the rapper too. And then I put the master on. It's a Maximus, EQ, and soft clipper. If you want me to break down my master chain, just let me know in the comments and I'm gonna work on that. So the next thing is the layout of the beat. So I started with the drop. It's like part of the intro. Then it's 8 bars without the drums. My tag.
My dog Rudis make this shit.
Then there's the riser into the drop. And after 16 bars, that's like where the hook is, I put a little switch up. And yeah, that's basically all how I lay out the beat. And this is how you make Icytwat type beats. Basically, the most important things are the melodies, and make sure you use like those 80s, 90s synthwave type sounds, and a really good plugin for it is Purity. And yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share it with people, with other producers you think they would find this video helpful. And yeah, peace out.